So I have a question to pose for the room.
My favorite comedian / coke addict.
Chapo's questions. Yeah.
Can I have a theme song?
I just gave it to you.
He's got it.
You have one.
So, I was thinking of a few topics, and one of them that came to mind was, what was the absolute worst first date you've ever had? The floor is open.
Oh, can I start?
Oh shit!
Alex, the floor is yours.
You
Okay.
got it, coach.
So, I decided to give, Tinder a try. So,
Oh, mistake
one done.
It was
number
like-
1. Welcome to the club.
thank you. It lasted for about a week. So,
Jesus.
I was looking, and then I
New
found
high
a
score.
dude that looked pretty cute, and his description was like he was into music. He was he played an
and paste.
instrument. He was into comedy, blah blah blah, and he seemed sweet. So
He
like,
rescues cats. He donates.
He's a bowler. He makes mozzarella
He's
sticks.
an author.
no, and
He reads books weekly.
So I noticed in the pictures
Full
he looked.
books.
Cover to cover.
He, dude, I can't. So he looked a little bit like Seth MacFarlane, and I think Seth MacFarlane is pretty good looking.
up.
He's a little squinty for my taste, but okay.
You know, I like the cool bar of hair. I'm in.
That's funny.
Cool bar of hair
So
is
wait,
up
so
there.
we meet up in the city. I drive in and meet up at this, little bar spot. And we're talking. He's clearly, like a good guy, and he's, good at conversation. But then we get to his comedy, and then he full blown just starts to do impressions for me.
Like who?
All the Family Guy characters.
No.
So it was awful because
It
he
might have
looked like
actually been
Seth
Seth
MacFarlane.
MacFarlane.
Shut
No,
up.
but it wasn't. He
Damn.
wanted to be Seth MacFarlane. Like it was clear.
That's strange.
So I'm just sitting there and I'm like, all right, this is terrible
You
and
found his
awkward.
clone. You
Yeah, I
found
found
Seth
his
MacFarlane's clone.
I couldn't deal
Seth
with it.
MacFarlane.
That's
impersonator?
crazy.
Sick.
So like,
That's weird.
just had a beer and then I was like, oh, I'm actually pretty tired. I'm gonna go.
Oh my God, my friend is calling me. I should leave.
Oh shit! My
Hey,
friend's
Vinny, if you're
rabbit
gonna
is
get another
dying.
drink, let me
Hold
know.
on.
You gonna drink?
I'm gonna borrow your headphones real quick. Hook me up. Do that.
Hook me up. You the man,
baby.
Just be careful
Thank
on
you,
the way
baby.
back.
I also had a guy cry on the first date too.
Shut
It was
up.
pretty bad.
That's great.
Shut up. Tell us about that one.
I feel like
do.
girls have more
Actually, I
worse
think that one's
dates
worse.
than
No
guys.
real names. Give him a nickname and we'll go with that.
I'll
But
call him Mark. I
No,
don't know.
call him Chad.
I picked a name.
It
Why
makes
is
the
Mark
crying
not good?
better. It makes the crying
Are you
better.
kidding? All right, fine.
Sad
Chad.
little
See? You even
Sad
you even
Chad.
accept.
Okay.
Chad was sobbing down.
Sad.
So,
Chad was very sad.
It's just
No,
we
Chad
were
was
fucking-
sobbing in the corner.
We were fucking watching
The creek
like a
whistled
movie,
along with the
Go
wind.
ahead. Go
and
ahead.
I guess he was pretty high, and he just starts crying. Like the movie.
What movie was
reminded
it?
of it.
Tell me it was like Bambi or some shit.
Marley.
It was
What?
close.
What movie were you watching?
It was like
Marley and me.
no,
The Iron Giant.
no.
Superman.
I honestly forget, but it was like a movie like that.
Wait, were you guys Netflixing and chilling?
Who
Wait.
picked the movie?
He did.
Oh my God! It was a trap. That was 4D chess he was playing.
He was probably
You know that, right?
He was probably texting his boys before, like, "Hey yo,
Right?
bitches love
4D.
sensitive guys."
It was 4D chess he was playing. He was trying to show you his sensitive side and get in your pants,
That
bro.
was it.
The thought
He just
crossed
exposed
my mind.
Snapchat.
I didn't
4D
want
chess.
to. You said that.
It's 4D chess. Do the unexpected, and the unexpected happens.
The fact that it was a movie that he cried, but it wasn't a movie. Because every movie that is cryable, you're like, yo, you know that movie you cried at? And everybody agrees that it's a
Yeah.
cryable
It's a
movie.
cryable movie.
But if you can't remember the movie that made somebody... No.
I really hope it was like
Your
Zootopia or
Absolutely
some
not.
shit.
your choice.
It was definitely Zootopia.
It was either Zootopia or Coco.
the fox.
It was either, it was either Zootopia or Coco.
Coco.
Oh.
Coco, I cried like a
But nah, that's a
fucking
memorable movie. You see, you can't do that.
baby.
You
Yeah.
can't do that. That's
Or
not
Book
memorable.
Book of the Dead.
It was like fucking Stuart Little or some
Yo,
shit.
for real, some dumb shit.
Too.
Stuart Little 7.
It wasn't even wholesome. That's what I remember.
Yeah, it wasn't.
No. But
That's fucking great.
yeah. Anyway,
That's great though.
anybody else
It's
want to
full
answer?
with liquor, right?
Dakota, you seemed very fast
Full
to
with
answer as
liquor.
well.
Oh, I
It
got
just
this.
tastes like
You
pure
ready?
liquor.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
ready.
go.
Hey, everyone, Dakota has the floor.
All right, so I had a shitty first date, like in I want to say like 8th grade, freshman year.
Okay.
You know where the shitty dates usually happen.
Right.
But it was different. I needed coverage, so I brought my cousins with me, just in case something like went bad or something. And I made it a thing.
What was this bitch part of the mafia? What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. Like, you know, it's West New York. Anything can happen.
Okay,
out
fair
there.
enough.
You know the
Black Ops.
Mayfair.
Yeah, I'll give
That's
you that.
where the motherfucking shit goes down.
I'll give you that. That bitch probably had a
So-
knife.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's like the nigga she brought had a knife or some shit. But yeah, we were watching this movie. It was King Kong, the one with Jack Black.
The 3-hour one?
Yeah, the one
Oh,
with Jack
shit.
Black.
That's great.
Nice.
Yeah. The worst part is I didn't make a move until an hour and a half in the movie. So like,
Damn.
it was just us sitting next to each other awkwardly for about an hour and a half.
Ooh.
That's
And
a
then-
slow movie too.
It was super
Yeah.
slow, B. And then I put my arm over her in like the awkwardest time, like when they're getting attacked by like
Worms?
the raptors and shit.
Come here, baby.
Someone-
Let me show you this carnage.
Right? That's how I was like. I was like, girl, you know you love this carnage. Headlock. I got this side rocking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, so the movie ends and the girl's just like, all right, I'm gonna go home. She just so happened to live like down the block or something, and there was these 3 dudes who passed us, and they sized me and my brother up without me knowing or my brother knowing. My cousin saw it because they thought my cousin was a part of us, and he was just waiting for them to make a move. And then like this one dude just like shook his head, said no, and turned around and left. And then the other 2 dudes followed. My favorite part was I figured out that they were doing that, and I turned around and I looked at them and I watched them leave. And then one of the dudes was just like, "Yo, he's staring at me. He knows." Like, you know how West New York niggas get. They get mad. They were about to do some like snake shit, and they didn't get away with it. And the fact that they got caught and
now they
want to fight, and
It's
they
like
want
you
to make
testing
it
the
seem,
gangster type shit.
yeah, and that's exactly what I was doing. And they didn't turn
Crazy,
around and
bro.
do nothing. And then my
square
cousin's
mile.
mom came,
Full of
and it was just it got even worse once we got there.
It's like welcome to prison.
Yeah, it was like prison times 1,000. It's like, yo, you just got away from a fight, but now you gotta get away from another fight because it's your cousin's mom.
Well, talking about that, I feel like we literally definitely live in like a Sims world. Like West New York is like a little simulated prison, and they're like, hey, let's see how much shit we could throw in there.
Straight up,
Alfie. Worst first date.
worst first date.
I've never really had a bad date, but I've had bad moments. I
Continue.
have 2. One of which I was in 8th grade at the time, and I was with some friends after swim practice. We went to a Guadobo, and we were out in Washington at the Guadobo in Hoboken because I swam at the Stevens Institute of Technology for the club team.
Fancy boy.
Fancy. Woo! I was fast, baby. I was like a fish. And yeah, so I saw this girl, and she was sitting with her friends. And my friends are catch me looking at her. They're like, "Yo, go talk to her." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that." They're like, "Yeah, just go talk to her." It was the worst thing she could say, no. And I'm like, "All right, I'll do it," because I could be smooth. And I go over there and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And I go to lean on the table and I miss the table.
Yes.
And the best part is my face hits the table too as I go down.
Tight.
And then I hit the floor. And I was so
Nice.
embarrassed that the adrenaline, I didn't feel it. The adrenaline just kicked in. I got up and I was like, I want to walk away while I still have dignity. And then I walked into somebody else.
Yes.
That's fucking.
That is the best.
Good job.
Unfortunately, that is the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's number 1.
Then
Number two. Number 2's not as bad, but it was the worst Valentine's I think I ever had because I was 15, and this girl, she got me like, what do you get for somebody at Valentine's? You get them chocolates, you get them roses,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Depends how long you've been with them?
I don't know, a couple
In a
months.
sense-
I mean, if it's a couple months,
We're
yo,
high school teenagers.
Yeah,
couple months,
roses and
tops,
chocolates.
roses and chocolates.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
That's
we're
cool.
high school teenagers.
That is going the most.
yeah.
Again, that is going the most high school teenagers.
okay. Well, I got a beta fish.
What?
That's
For
only
money.
that's only $3. If you think about
I got a
it,
beta fish
I used
for
to
Valentine's
get
Day.
I used to get those things for
Wait,
like
you gave it to her? You got
She
it.
gave it to me.
that is tight. That's
What
tight.
are you talking about?
She just gave you responsibility.
I want chocolate.
I want
What was I
chocolate,
being
too.
tested to take care of the beta fish?
If it dies in a week, we're through.
I didn't try to take care of it. It lasted a whole year.
I mean,
Did you give it a name?
Yes.
What'd you call it?
Clarence.
Flips.
Tight.
Because I didn't give a flips.
Fuck you.
Yo, did you ever put a mirror in front of it?
All the time. I actually taught him to jump out of the bowl.
You know, we used to like.
You taught it suicide.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys one of the most shameful acts I've ever done as a child. We used to buy Siamese fighting fish. Me and my friends.
Oh.
And we used to make the fight.
You were playing God.
Wow.
Essentially.
Nah, yo. We
Fight
were
for
just
my
like-
amusement.
Basically, but still, we were just children. We didn't know
It's fucking great.
how bad it was, really.
Jovan?
Come here, girl. Watch this carnage.
Exactly. But no girl would honestly watch that carnage.
Jovan, what was your worst first date?
I don't know, to be honest. I haven't had a worst first date, but I was called to help someone get out of a date. And it was really awkward because then one day was coming. They were coming with the person. And I actually knew the person. And the lie they said was, oh, yeah, I got to babysit my friend's kids. This man knew I don't own any type of young children at all in my house.
At least make the lie believable.
All I know is insanity happened
Make
in
the
those
bit
like
sellable.
13 seconds.
So they're walking up the hill. I see him. I'm like, oh, no, this better not be the guy. Why would she do this? Why would she walk up there with the guy? He comes. He's like, hey, what's up, man? I'm like, oh, what's up? I almost want to say I'm sorry. It looks like it in my face. Like, I'm sorry without saying it. I'm like, yeah, yeah. And then she says bye or whatever. I'm like, yo, you owe me. You owe me so big for this. And then,
look like a dad all up in
I mean, to be fair, I've done that before. I've called my best friend if I was hanging with a girl once and like she's just mad talkative and it was like I wasn't feeling it. It was mad annoying. So I texted my boy.
At least that girl didn't know the other girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fair enough. Texted my boy. Called me in like 10 seconds and tell me you got a flat tire.
When I was in high school, all me and my friends were cockblocks, including like family members and stuff. I had a friend, his brother, and he looked older. Like he was in high school, but he already looked like 29. Some people they grow old faster. And and his brother also looked older.
Man.
Yeah, his brother also looked older, but his brother was like 9, but he still looked 13. So he would be out, and me and my friend would be talking, and he'd be talking to a girl, and his little brother would see him, and he would go over and go, "Daddy!" and just run next to him. He's like, "This is not my son. This is not my son. He's my brother." "Dad, why are you doing that, Dad? Dad, when are you gonna take me back to Mom?"
That's the best.
Oh man, little brother for the win. 100%.
Vincent, do you have a bad first date?
I wouldn't say I had a bad first date,
A
but
fat dad. Yeah, little fat.
There we
but I
go.
would have said like I had a lot of bad moments. And yes, this one started on Tinder. But
Another Tinder.
this girl decided that, she liked my stuff and everything, and we matched, and I was like, oh, okay. That's cool. So I decided, to try to take her out on a date.
Hold on, quick question. Dick pic or no dick pic? Sorry, Alex.
I don't do dick pics.
Smart man.
Ooh,
I'm black. I don't need to.
classy.
Smart man. I accept that. I accept that answer.
So,
Why'd you apologize to me, by the way?
There's the title.
Because that was kind of rude. Besides the fact that we've been talking about rude stuff.
Oh, well, it's all good.
All right. Touche.
She's like, it's okay.
we go to this restaurant. Forgot what it was.
I have
It was
a question for you after this, Alex.
Oh jeez.
But continue, Vinny.
It was some
Welcome to
kind
the
of like
show.
restaurant in the city, but I forgot what it
Come here, girl,
was.
watch
But
the
we go to
comments.
this restaurant and everything, and I thought it goes well. You know, I'm speaking to her and everything, and then later on we go to her apartment. Then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna call a friend."
What?
This one I was like, "What do you mean a friend? For what reason?"
Did you just get blocked?
She calls her other boyfriend.
Oof.
I'm like,
Oh my god.
What?
she's like, "Yeah, so I want to have a three-way with both of you guys." I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. And she's like, "Why not?"
You did it again.
She's like, "Why not? You're both good looking." I'm like,
To you.
"Yeah, I'm just not doing it with like two guys, one girl."
One penis per fantasy.
Word. That's
I'm
like
sorry.
honestly, yeah.
I'm like, if you called another girl, then maybe, but two guys, I just can't do it right now. Not at this mentality. Maybe when I'm 30, I'll be down for that, but as of right now, I don't think I am.
When you're 30,
You don't never know what happens in like 5 years.
Sexual discoveries at 30. I'm telling you.
is that where we're at right now?
Yeah, sure.
So what about you, Chapo? Was your worst date?
My worst date, if you could call it a date, it was my sophomore year, day after or 2 days after Thanksgiving.
I keep forgetting that you're fucking baby, yo.
Fuck you. You're right. It's my face.
No, it's
Babytron.
it's his face, and you're sitting next to him, and I'm just like the young people sit on
Dude.
one couch,
It's the babe leader effect.
right?
Just a bunch of babes.
All right, just
Looking like
continue.
cheerleaders.
Continue.
So,
please.
sophomore year of high school, 2 days after Thanksgiving, I was fucking high as shit for Thanksgiving. You know Thanksgiving. You
Duh.
find your favorite
Yeah.
cousin, go outside. Hey, we're going to take a walk.
That's me.
Come back.
Yard.
Right?
Favorite cousin. We go outside to the backyard with my father, and we have that.
Stop bragging.
We have my cousin stand in the middle of us because we can't pass each other the blunt. So it's just him,
Yeah, your family's mad weird with the traditions.
right?
Stop bragging, Dakota.
They're like,
It's not
this is-
bragging.
if
It's
we-
annoying.
If we
I
have
can't
this
smoke with my
loophole,
father.
It's like if
I
we-
cannot. But if there's somebody in the middle of us,
Mhm.
we can smoke because it's not us physically passing each other the blunt.
It's the loophole in the
I'll take it.
system, man.
It's his loophole. He came
Always
up
a
with it.
loophole.
He came up with it.
So, I this is back when Facebook was like really popping, like
So
a thing.
2008, 2009.
2011,
Oh my god.
going into 2012. So, I met this girl on Facebook. We had mutual friends. I think she added me, and we started talking. I looked through all her profile pictures. Right, I'm going through them. It's I see a bunch of her friends, blah blah blah, and I see her. She's hitting all these cute angles. I'm like, ooh, this girl's cute as fuck. I might have just lucked out. Hi, all that shit. She's like, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm like,
I love the voice.
right? So
What's up, baby? How you doing?
right?
like peanut butter and jelly?
Beat the brain.
She sounded like Barry White. So So we agreed to meet at the mall, right? So I go to the mall and I'm there 2 hours early, like an asshole.
Wow.
I know.
Dumbass.
That was the only time my ride can take me there. So I'm at the mall 2 hours early, walking around. I bump into friends. Mad embarrassing. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm waiting for this girl when she's getting here. Oh, an hour and a half. And
Why don't you just lie?
I know.
You need to lie, bro.
I know. I'm a bit of a straight shooter sometimes. So
I'm always like, when I run into people, they're always like, what are you up to? I'm like, yeah, you know, just everyday things. None
Just
of your
everything.
business.
I'm
Thank
just
you
doing
very
the
much.
stuff.
I'm just shopping.
I'm just
you
busy.
know. I'm like 16 and I'm shopping. So I'm walking around for hours, just hanging out by myself, enjoying my own company, la da 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 da, all that shit. And then she starts texting me. She's like, I'm by the movie theater. Come meet me. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm walking over and I'm trying to look for her. It's crowded. I don't see her. But I see a group of girls and one girl with her back turned, right? And I recognize the group of girls because they were like the most distinct looking girls I've ever seen in my life.
Hold
I'm
on.
commenting on anything.
Hold on. Distinct by like hairstyle.
They were hit, but you know.
Damn.
So No offense to them. Beauty's to the eye of the beholder. All that shit, right? God bless you.
Beauty is in the eye of the beehive owner.
Exactly. Beehive holder. So,
Beehive owner.
so
High fives.
Yes. Steve-O.
Okay.
Shout out Steve-O.
So
Thanks, man.
I see,
man.
I see the girls and the one with the back turned, and I'm like,
That's your girl.
that might be my bomb.
With the
So I'm like,
you got your vest on.
yeah,
About to dive
I'm
on this
like,
grenade.
this might not be it because from what I'm seeing, that looks nothing like her profile picture. And she did a quick turnaround. I'm like, yee. And I start like fast walking to one of the exits. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait outside for another hour, call my sister, come pick me up. Nothing happened here, blah blah blah.
Damn.
As I'm rushing out, I hear in the corner of my ear, Camelo, Camelo, and then my phone starts ringing, and I'm like, oh fuck. I had to pick it up, like, hello,
There's no escape.
hello, and then she's like, turn around. I'm like, oh fuck. Turn around, she comes and hugs me. I'm like, oh my god.
It's your dream come true.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're so cute.
Oh
How
my
you
God.
doing? Oh my god.
So I'm like, where's my date? No, so we
You were. I'm all like, "Where's my date?" And she's like, "I'm right here."
yeah. So originally we were just gonna chill. I was gonna say let's go to the movies, but I didn't want to be in a dark room with her for about 2 hours. So I'm like, let's walk around. It's a nice
Yeah,
evening.
she definitely would have inappropriately touched
She
you.
would have licked my face, but you know,
She would've
I'm
licked my
like,
face.
you know, let's take a walk around the mall. Let's have a good time. Let's talk. Blah blah blah. We're walking around, and we stop by one of those kiosks, the hair straightening ones. And it's this little French dude. He's like, "Oui, oui, bonjour. Come here, come here. Let me straighten your hair." To the girl,
Jesus
and she's
Christ.
like, "Okay." I'm like, "Oh fuck." And she's sitting down, and he's looking at me. He's like, "I'm gonna make your girlfriend look really good." I'm like, "Shut up, Frenchie." So
Man, walking around in the mall on a date is like walking at the fair. Come on, you're not gonna win your girlfriend a gift. Come on, man.
Exactly. The fucking the bullshit jewelers in the middle. Buy your girlfriend a chain. I'm like, she's not my
Shut the
girlfriend.
You should
Shut the fuck up. That's what I would have screamed at them.
You should have just wished them luck and like, here, take the wheel.
Take the
Up to you.
way.
Jesus, please.
I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom for an hour and a half. Don't look for me. So the night ended.
Was it actually an hour afterwards?
It wasn't actually an hour afterwards, but it ended up with me and her by the garage waiting for my ride, and we ended up hooking up.
After all that,
In my mind, I was like, this night isn't going into a waste. So I ended up hooking up with her. I felt horrible. And I left, and I never hit her back up. If you're watching right now, I don't remember your name, but I'm sorry. This was years ago. I was a different man back then. I'm a different now man.
Don't worry about it. She's not watching.
I hope not.
Don't worry.
I think you just killed 2 ducks with a boot.
I might have.
Damn.
It's not that bad. You know, there could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah.
You could have like not pulled out or something.
Definitely worst. I've been slapped on a date. That
Look at you,
sucked.
Jovan.
Damn, you've been slapped. Wait, hold on.
No, it wasn't my
Everybody's.
fault.
Wait,
though.
I've been,
Oh my god.
being slapped is like a regular basis thing. Just saying.
no, yo.
I've never been slapped.
Yeah, but
on
there's
I wish
still
a girl would
ma-
put hands on me.
There are still reasons
I
to
wish
be
anybody
slapped.
put hands on me.
Agreed.
I wish anybody would put hands on me. That's crazy.
Damn.
My mom always told me like, don't ever let a woman hit you, because the worst part is you can't hit a bitch back. I'm like, wow.
I don't know how to respond to that.
That's what I said. I'm
Equal
like,
rights,
all right.
bitch.
Equal rights.
Equal rights.
Equal rights.
Equal rights and lefts. But I can't hit a woman.
Equal
Well,
rights, equal fights.
I'm the only woman here.
So please
Alex,
tell us your
none
piece
of us.
about that.
What would you say?
My piece about that is if you shouldn't be throwing hands on anybody.
Exactly.
Like so if
That's our
I'm
point.
sorry, if you're a girl and you're just throwing punches at a guy for like 2 minutes and he decides to pop you back once, you can't be all offended about that.
Oh my god, he hit me!
Yeah.
All I did was cut him. Like,
All I did was destroy his face with my nails.
Like, and my thing is like if a dude is obviously bigger and stronger than the girl, then of course maybe try to just restrain her, like block it. You know, if you're much larger than her, fine.
Of course.
But if you're like dealing with a 6 foot tall woman who like goes to the gym on a regular basis, she could do you damage. You know.
Can you
And
not describe my wife right now?
Yeah, it just sounds hot.
Right? Oh my god! Please beat the shit out of me.
Like continually
Are you
text
like-
me in the face.
Are you
Yo,
like that
6'1"?
character from Game of Thrones, Tormund, who likes the big woman?
I've never seen that show.
Wait, none of us
Oh,
Game
well-
of Thrones here.
Masochistic.
If you're listening and you're a Game of Thrones fan, this is reminding me of Tormund.
We don't got.
Well, if by big girl that beats the shit out of me, then yes.
Like an Amazonian.
Yes,
Hell
I
yeah.
love Amazonians.
Oh.
I think
I love girls over 6 feet tall.
the only move in my arsenal I have against a
Women,
woman trying to
women,
beat
girls.
my ass.
Whatever.
Wonder Woman was
Amazonians.
definitely
The
one
only
of my first
the only move in my
crushes.
arsenal I have if a girl's
Right?
trying to beat my ass is probably like a face mush. That's it. You feel me?
That's it. You
Face
soft
mush?
boy.
But that's it. I can't throw
Let me
hands at a
curb
girl.
stomp you.
But I think like a that. I feel like my arm is long enough.
I love how you called that gesture a face mush.
Honestly, it is a face mush.
That like. And then it's like a
they run
scrappy
into
dude,
it,
like
it's
let me at him, let me at him. You know?
We could call it a stiff
arm,
arm,
just-
but
There
I
we
just
go.
call it the scrappy do.
There we go.
there we go. Scrappy doo.
Dude, scrappy do.
Scrappy doo me right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It only gets worse now.
Cool.
Is that a promise?
Wonderful.
Is that a promise?
Thank you.
I like these questions.
Yeah, I got another one.
What's coming
Oh wait,
up?
no, I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
That's right.
Oh no.
Yeah. All
I
right,
thought it
Joe,
was
say
safe.
something first.
Safe break.
What? Hold on. After this, after these,
early.
after this
Count
commercial,
the time. Look at the time. We
After
haven't
this
even gotten that
commercial-
far yet.
I don't even see the time.
It says 1724.
after this commercial brought to you by Time.
17. That's
Alfie, take care of this in
126
post.
bars. Doing it.
Now you can see the importance of time. It helps us make pizza, it keeps things in line. But when did it start? And when will it stop? Time is important, and I am a clock.
If we run out of time, then where does it go?
Is time even real? Does anyone know? Maybe time's just a construct of human perception, an illusion created by